Assalamu alaikum. Today I want you to do something for me. Tell me what's so similar about these three pictures. Ala Abdul Qayyum, 5-year-old girl playing with her friends. Mahmoud Abdul Jalil, 17-year-old, going to school. Jana Zakarne, 16-year-old, going to the rooftop to search for a cat. There are three things that's so similar about them. They are all Muslims. They are all Palestinians. And they are all killed by Israeli defense forces. Yes, these literal children. An Israeli airstrike killed Ala Abdul Qayyum, a 5-year-old playing with her friends outside her house. Mahmoud Abdul Jalil, 17-year-old, shot dead by the Israeli defense forces going to school. Jana Zakarne, 16-year-old, shot 4 times, her only crime to go onto the roof to look for her cat. This is the true face of Israel. 2022, last year, has been dubbed as the worst year to be a Palestinian. 225 Palestinians have been killed, 34 of them children, and among them more than 8,900 people injured. To add fuel to the fire, Benjamin Netanyahu, a war criminal, became the Prime Minister of Israel once again on December 28, 2022. This is the same Benjamin Netanyahu who called out for the ethnic cleansing of the Palestine and said that we need to beat up Palestinians so badly and repeatedly until it becomes unbearable for them. This war criminal became the Prime Minister of Israel for the 6th time, and his opening tweet was, "The Jewish people have an exclusive and unquestionable right to all areas of the land of Israel. The government will promote and develop settlement in all parts of the land of Israel, in the Galilee, the Negev, the Golan, Judea and Samaria." Now on face value, this tweet sounds a bit odd, doesn't it? I mean, all the land of Israel contains the Palestinians too, right? And a part of Jordan, Lebanon and a bit of Saudi Arabia. Even if the Israel it's mentioned here is the current Israel, what will happen to all the Palestinians living in Gaza and the West Bank? Are they gonna be genocided like Hitler did to the Jews? Or are they gonna be expelled from the land like the conquistador did to Jews in Spain? Do the Jews really want the history to repeat itself by their own hands? I guess Benjamin Netanyahu wants that. Voice for the Palestinian Cause was an uproar during the World Cup Qatar FIFA 2022, and also on December 31st, 2022, United Nations sought International Court of Justice opinion on Israel's illegal settlements. 87 countries were in favor of that, including most of the Muslim world, and 26 countries were against that, including USA and UK. Now keep in mind, the last opinion done by the International Court of Justice was in 2004, calling out that the wall between the East and the West Bank done by Israel is illegal, and Israel brushed that decision off like it was nothing. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called out this action of UN despicable. Yes, this action of investigating illegal human rights violation done by Israel. In a video, he completely rejected the UN stance and said that the Jewish people are not occupiers in their own land, nor occupiers in our eternal capital Jerusalem, and no UN resolution can warp that historical truth. It's pretty clear now, they don't really care about the UN opinion or any other country's opinion. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. They wanna commit genocide, they're gonna do genocide. They wanna kill children, they're gonna kill children. They wanna kill Palestinians, they're gonna wipe them off. That's the real Israel's face to you. Is Israel above the law, above every other court of justice in the world? I mean, from this video, it's pretty clear they think that way. What do you think? Do tell me in the comments below. I'll be interested in that. May Allah grant all the lost innocent Palestinian lives a place in paradise. And yes, I proudly stand with Palestine. Consider liking and sharing this video to spread more awareness on this issue of Palestine. Inshallah, I'll see you next time. Assalamu alaikum.